Rogers Show. Starring Roy Rogers, King of the Cowboys, Trigger, his Palomino, and Dale Evans, Queen of the West. With Pat Brady, his comical sidekick, and Roy's wonder dog, Bullet.
Fine writing, Roy.
Thanks, Doc. Glad to help out. It's a shame you lost your building funding that bank robbery.
Yes. Now we'll have to start all over again. The worst part is Joe Walton's getting killed.
Yeah, he was one banker everybody liked.
Well, I just can't believe Tom Lee committed those crimes. Well, we've known him ever since he was a kid.
There's evidence against him, though.
It'll work out, Tom. I know it will.
Sure, honey. I'll be out of here in no time.
Who's the girl?
Bess Walton. That's Tom's fiancée and Joe Walton's niece, though she's on Tom's side.
Well, good for her. Well, I got to get back to work. Come on, Pat. See you later.
Hiya, Doc. I'd like to have you meet Saul Parker. He's the chairman of our building committee. This is Roy Rogers.
Glad to know you, Rogers. Same here. Well, I better get back to the ranger station. You know, I've taken over while Harry Adams is sick. What in the thunder's going on?
Oh, it's just some pranksters doing their bit for the bazaar.
What was that all about?
That's what I'd like to know. Oh, it's nothing, Sheriff. Just some cut-ups firing off blanks.
Well, this isn't a blank. If you ask me, they were shooting at Tom Lee.
Tom Lee? What for?
There's only one way to find out, and that's asking him.
I guess I better go, too. I'll go with you, Sheriff. Oh, must you, Waco? Yeah, I don't want to miss the fun.
On purpose.
Are you calling me a liar? Hold it, fellas. Break it up, please. Break it up. Get out of here. Hold on now. Cut it out. Cut it. Stop that now. Stop that. Hold on. Cut it out, will you? Now, hold it. Stop there. Let's call it off, Rogers. After all, he is the sheriff.
Get up. If I had your job, I'd say...
Here, have a cigar.
Never use them.
You know, I get the feeling Rogers don't like me. Well, that makes two of us. Now, look, I'll let you fellas wrangle this job for me, but now I've got it, and I'm playing it straight. Well, well. I wonder what the boss would say to that. Right up, folks. Only $1. Anything you can do with a gun, Dale can do better and faster. Just name your trick, only $1. Miss Dale, can you plug all 10 of those bottles yonder? She sure can, sir. Sure enough.
Making fun of people's accents.
I don't get it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for our next attraction is right over. Hey, that was me she shot at. Thank you, sir. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you'll step right over here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, right over here we have a brand new novelty. A Man Who Never Laughs. 50 cents gets you your chance to chuckle. $1,000 if you succeed. Right over here, folks. Buy your ticket and go right in.
Those hoods of yours don't aim worth a cent. Now we got to find some other way to get young Lee before he blabs.
Folks are saying that hanging's too good for the murderer of Joe Walton.
Then nobody'd be too surprised if Lee was taken for a ride.
We could spring him tonight.
I'll see that the sheriff's out of the way. And this time, Rogers had better not interfere.
Go right in, folks. Only 4 bets to see the man who never laughs. Don't miss this astounding spectacle.
Come on, Jeff. You gotta come and have a drink with me. Just a little.
Look, for the last time, will you go away? If there wasn't a bazaar on...
All right, Sheriff. I'll go. But you gotta come with me. Come on, to the corner, please, Sheriff. Just to the corner.
I don't know why I'm doing this. It would be much simpler to run you in.
Oh, come on, Sheriff. You don't want to...
Fuller. Come here, fella. Hi, old-timer. What do they got you in the jug for? Stealing balloons, huh?
Tom, come here, quick.
Dale, what's up?
You gotta get out of here pronto.
What do you mean? I haven't been tried yet.
There's no time to explain. Get Bullet to bring you the keys. I'll get your horse. Hurry.
Bullet, bring me the keys. They're on the desk. Bring the keys, boy. Go on, get them. Bring them here, boy. Bring them here. Come on. Now, boy.
Get away from me, will you? I told you I didn't like...
Oh, now, Sheriff. You just gotta have a little one. This one about this big here.
For Pete's sake, stand up, will you? Stand up.
All set, Tom.
Right in here, Sheriff.
All right, you asked for it. Hey, stop! No, stop! Jailbreak! It's a jailbreak!
Take the hill trail. I'll meet you at Dead Pine.
Dale, what's this all about?
Hurry, Tom.
Come on! Get away from me, will you? Oh, you concerned idiot. What's all the rumpus? Tom Lee's broke out. You incompetent fool. Get a posse. Randall, hurry!
Come on, boy. Pep. Tom took the hill trail. Cover his tracks.
Sure thing.
That blasted idiot, now we've lost the trail.
Hi, Bullet. Oh, hi, Dale. Tom, what are you doing here?
Boy, it was my idea. We gotta talk to you.
Well, come on inside. Dale, I know you meant the best, but taking the law into your own hands is a pretty serious business.
Well, what else could I do, Roy? The sheriff's such an old fuddy-duddy.
I guess you were on the spot at that. But anyway, as long as Tom's with me, he's technically in custody.
That's fine with me, Roy, but who do you think's trying to get rid of me?
Well, that's our next move, finding out. Tom, do you know anybody who had a grudge against Joe Walton?
No, everyone liked him. I did too, even though we had a run-in.
You had a quarrel with your boss?
Well, yeah, but only because, well, he thought Bess and I oughtn't to get married just yet. Everybody knew I was sore at him, and that's why the sheriff jailed me.
Well, Tom, we're going to give you every chance to clear yourself. Whoever's got it in for you will likely keep a close watch on Bess. They'll figure you'll try to get in touch with her.
You're probably right.
This may not work, but all we can do is try. Tell you what, sit down and write Bess a note and tell her to meet you here at the ranger station and not let on to anyone. We'll see that she gets the note.
Okay, Roy.
Hold it, Bud. Hold it. I'm sorry, fella. You know, he hates this dog whistle. It's funny how they can hear those vibrations and we can't. Oh, it's Pat. He can deliver that note. Hi, Pat.
Hi, everybody. Well, I slowed down that posse, okay? Only trouble was the wind changed.
Listen, we got a little job for you.
Well, I'd be glad to do anything as long as they work.
Anyway, we want him in shape for questioning.
Here, water boy.
Waco? Do you know him?
Yeah, he works for Saul Parker.
Saul Parker? Well, let's go up to the house and get dried out. You still claim you followed Bess on your own hook, huh?
Sure I did. The whole county's looking for him. There's a reward out for him.
You weren't just looking. You were primed to shoot him.
You can't run me in.
I can charge you with attempted murder. Of course, if you decide to tell us who your teammates are, we...
I'm telling you nothing.
Suit yourself. Pat, come here. I got a little job for you. How about taking this gent back to Mineral City for me? I'll deputize you.
It'll be a pleasure. You like Nellybelle a lot better than that Black Mariah.
Dale, what do you say we take a run out to the Parker Ranch?
What reason could Parker have?
I don't know yet, but sometimes if you poke around, things turn up. You kids stay here till we send for you. Come on, Bullet. Come on, Bullet.
Oh, now, Nellybelle, you can't do this just when I've been appointed an officer of the law. Oh.
You see? Just a master mechanic.
Well, hello. This is a pleasant surprise. Come in, won't you?
Thanks. I hope we're not disturbing you, Mr. Parker.
Why, of course not. Any news of Tom Lee?
Nothing definite.
Well, they can't catch that murderer too soon for me. Joe Walton was my best friend.
We came to see you about Dr. Dodd.
Yeah, he's pretty depressed about having that hospital fund stolen.
Roy and I wanted to help, so we thought if everyone gave what they could...
Oh, you want a contribution? I'd be delighted. I'll make out a check. Is that your dog outside?
Yes. I tied him up, but he wouldn't bark unless there was something wrong.
Maybe we better take a look. I don't see anybody.
Well, you better take a look around your barn. I'll check the back of the house. Find anything?
Nothing special, except it looks like Parker's planning to buy a lot of ground on Silver River.
Well, that's where the government's putting in that new dam. Hey, he banks over at Grover Falls. Yet he says Walton's his best friend.
Yeah, and look here. He was almost down to his last cent until a few days ago, and then he made a large deposit.
The very next day after Walton was murdered.
Did you find young Lee?
We're in big trouble, boss.
Huh?
Yeah, Rogers caught me while I was trailing the girl.
So that's why they came here.
Yeah. 10 to 1, he knows enough to hang us already.
He won't know it long. Get Al and Barney. Rogers has to go back through Cedar Valley.
But why should Parker want to get rid of Tom?
It's my hunch that he tried to borrow money from Walton. When Walton refused him, he murdered him and stole the money. He figures Tom might know about him needing money.
Sure he does.
Well, I guess it was a false alarm.
There's nothing around back.
Well, there you are.
Thank you.
It's always a pleasure to help out.
It's awful nice of you, Mr. Parker. Well, we'll be seeing you.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, there's Pat's Jeep. Grjngo got away. Chances are he was talking to Parker while we were inside.
And Parker knows we're after him.
Yeah. Doesn't take much figuring to guess what his next move will be either. If Parker tries anything, we can be pretty sure my hunch was right. Listen, Dale. Go to the ranger station and call the sheriff. I'm going to try to draw Parker out.
Roy, you might be killed.
I'll be careful. Take Bullet with you.
Bullet, come on, boy. Come on.
Trigger? Oh, horses overhead, huh? Thanks. Waiting for somebody? Come on up. Just in case you get nervous. What do you say we all relax? Hold it, Miss Evans. You ain't going nowhere. Get down.
Pull it.
Dale, what happened?
Plenty.
Pick him up, Randall.
Say, what in the thunder's going on? I got Tom Lee locked up in Mineral City, and Dale says I've got the wrong man.
You have. Take a look at Parker's bank book. You'll find that he came into a large sum of money the day after Joe Walton was murdered. He tried to kill Tom Lee because he thought Tom Lee suspected him.
You can't prove any of that?
It's not my job to. But I don't think the courts will have any trouble at all.
Congratulations. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I hope that you'll be very, very happy.
Well, Tom and Bess finally made it to the altar.
Yeah, they're swell kids, and they'll be happy, too.
You bet. Have a cigar.
Don't smoke, thanks. Don't drink either.
Yeah. Wait a minute. What do you mean you don't drink? The day Tom broke out, you were swacked to the gills.
Well, I'll tell you, Sheriff. You see, it was like this. I was doing the Barker Act, and Dale come up to me, and she says, Pat, she says, you got to do something for me, and for Tom, too, because I think he's innocent. Roy thinks so, too, she says. So, we figured that... Hey!
Someday maybe he'll learn to keep that mouth shut.
We hope so. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then.
Happy trails to